well, now you're into real estate. So you read the books, you find one rental at a time. Did you first get a buy box, or what really resonated when you started looking at properties?
What really started resonating was actually the tax stuff.
Oh, okay.
I was like, oh, okay, like so a lot of my gain in the stock market was in like a Roth IRA. And I
Oh,
moved
okay.
money in there. I had money in there, so I kind of moved it around, and I had in a regular stock account as well, but mostly in the Roth. So I didn't have to really pay a whole lot of
Oh, that's good.
taxes. Yeah, it really worked out. And so when it really was the tax stuff, I was like, all right, well, I heard mentioned on a video, it's not how much you make, it's how much you keep. And I was like, man, that makes so much sense, and they use the acronym is, who's richer, the guy who makes 200 but keeps, 50, or the guy who makes 100, and keeps 70. And I was like, it makes so much sense. And if you're on a lower base income, and it makes even more sense because you're like, you have to keep as much as possible in order to really continue on and to keep recycling capital. And so really it was the tax stuff I got into it, and I was like, wow, I never knew this was even a real thing.
Hmm.
And so that was kind of what made me go into real estate. And, again, because we had that experience with the old property back in Augusta, Georgia, you know, we were paying repairs on it and constantly, it really just set us back of like not looking at properties
Sure.
for a long time, several years after that. And, it was really the conversation was to convince my wife that, like, hey, we should probably reevaluate and relook at real estate investing and in the right way and not in the wrong way that we were known for. And then trying to, I think that's the biggest thing is trying to get your spouse on board for it because, she feels the pain just as much as you did. And she
For sure.
remembered as much as you did as well. So if you're studying, you're reading, you're revamping your mind and relearning your whole concept of how money and real estate works. Maybe they haven't read the books yet, so you have to convince
Yeah.
them as well and say, hey, this will work if we do it this way this time.
Yeah.